picking this call. Yeah, Beatrice came out and said had a lot to say about me. We're not really cool. I don't have anything against Angel, but I had a respect for him because he was not like friends with Angel outside the house. And I felt like if I liked what Angel posts, he would feel some type of way. Then, hanging out with Beatrice, I had a lot to say about me. And I stopped picking his calls for that. Then the Indani situation about, yeah, we have a fan base and people would think we're dating. If you see you do stuff like that, they'll say, oh no, they will disrespect me because you don't have respect for me. And you called just twice. I had the right not to speak to Emmanuel for 2 years for what he did without remorse. So you called just twice and I didn't pick your call and you sent a message on Snapchat, I didn't reply for a week. Then you're mad about it. You literally went somewhere. I didn't let him see my car on time because I didn't want that snaps. You literally went somewhere and you saw a car that looked like mine. You took a snap of it and posted on your Instagram or your Snapchat. She first carried it thinking we were together. You're sending a wrong narrative to them. I started I needed to people. I didn't want to come out and say, oh no, because there's no interview that I said we're dating. I said I love him, we're in love. So I felt that I'm not like a Twitter person, oh, I'm going to go to Twitter now, or go to social media and let people know. I like to keep my things to myself. Just the way I hate the situation from all housemates and even my closest friend. So I started let me just put some boundaries to it and all of that. So that happened and it was oh, why haven't you let him know about, oh, you took Sasuke out? Sasuke walked up to me at Future Awards. She called me before Future Awards that she wanted to have a talk with me. I'm like, okay. That day at Future Awards, she was there, he was there, Minnie was there. And I went to say hi to some guests that were in front, and apparently Sasuke was sitting down there. So we said hi together, and I went back to my seat, which was beside him. And me, then she messaged me oh, can we have that conversation now? I'm like, okay. Because I'll share my hotspot with me, I give me my phone, so I went to her phone list. Then she was oh, this, that. I can't really remember what she was saying that day. I don't remember. But one thing that struck me was because my mother have gone out some couple of times and he told me you guys are not dating. And I'm like, wait, he told you what? He told me you guys are not dating. We had a conversation that we won't let anybody or housemates know about this. Why are you telling Sasuke? And I was mad. And that's why I had that conversation with him. And I told him, yeah, I was not picking your call because after Indani, you and Sasuke went to lunch. I'm a lady. I have feelings. I'm allowed to be jealous. Why would you tell somebody and housemate this? There's a clip of Sasuke saying you were not genuine after the prank. I don't believe him. This guy not genuine. Even when you tell somebody about it, go and tell White Money Ortega. I saw something genuine. Not Sasuke.
Why not Sasuke?
Because she believed it was not genuine. Okay. She was saying it.
So it was like he was feeding. You know, like he was feeding the.
Yeah, that means I didn't want people to be like,
okay,
we told you so.
So you're basically saying Dubai was where this went south. Did she ever explain to you what the situation was?
In Dubai?
The girl.
According to him, said she just came that morning. And I'm like, I don't care what her on behind toast though. But for the fact that you chose to keep her in there and left me outside banging on your door for 15 minutes was nonsense. And you didn't even walk after me. Then after that situation, you came to meet. That was the only time you felt you were going to tell me, because of what I saw, that you didn't have to tell me all this while. You don't want to be in a committed relationship. Yeah. It was the music was playing, it was dark, the bed was rough, and the girl sitting at the edge, and she was covering her face with face mask.
It doesn't need to be, sexual or anything of that sort. I make genuine friendship and just, keep the vibe and energy going. We went with the bus, so I came back with the rest of the housemates with the bus. And I think people that were there knew that we couldn't take any other, non-housemates in the bus. So I came back alone, and I slept off, honestly, till I think early hours of 5. Yeah, I met her at the African Music. I'm like, hey, what's up? It's been a while. How you doing? Catching up with an old friend.
So you knew her before?
Yeah, I knew her before. And so I got home, and they were like, oh, I'll find time and come around and see her. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Meeting a friend after a long time should not be a problem. And she came around early hours. I was like, okay, this is quite early. But I was out late, and since I stayed around, I wanted to stop by. So okay, what's up? How you doing? and I laid back in my bed. So we were just gisting, chatting. So around, I don't know what time, but it was quite early. I heard the whole banging on the door. And then I was like, okay, who could this be? She woke me up, who could this be? I'm like, I don't know, why someone knocking? I'm really tired, I'm exhausted because we were out like 4 a.m. I didn't sleep. And she kept by, and then her call came in. I was like, okay, why is she calling? And I didn't exactly know what to do.
So until her call came in, you didn't know she was the one banging you?
Until I called, I didn't know she was the one banging me. But I mean, no one was like, hi, it's me, I didn't know. Wait, can I come to room? Because that station was not exactly a good station for her to walk into. I mean, I believe some guys will feel that way. They don't want to let someone they're having, a supposedly someone they're having a relationship with to walk into that situation. And so I was like,
you're saying you were sleeping?
Yeah, I woke up to the knock and everything.
Was she also sleeping?
No, she wasn't. I mean, music was on, music was on. So I responded like, okay, can I come see you in your room? Because I didn't want her to walk into that station because it was going to be very embarrassing and hurtful for her.
Okay.
And she kept on knocking. And at that point, I was like, okay, let me just open. And I hope she might understand that nothing exactly went down because nothing did went down. And then she walked in and like, oh, something's wrong. She went to the station and she saw her and she walked out. And at that point, honestly, I didn't know what to do. I was like, what would she be thinking if, would she think I did something? Because obviously I did not. I was just chilling with my friend. And maybe I was wrong at that point. I admit I was wrong because I did tell a couple of my close friends that were not housemates that, hey, this situation, is somehow. And I felt like I should have addressed the situation in a different way. And I know at that point I messed up. I should have actually walked after her and make her understand that that was not what it was. But at that point I also felt like the tension was too high, that I should just keep everything, let everything die down. So that I know how to...
Sorry, how did you go from that to... he said you didn't want to be exclusive anymore. Was that what made you get to that point?
So when that happened, at that point, honestly, I wasn't exactly thinking straight because a lot of things were happening. I was like, how would she feel?
This reaction.
I apologized. I told her, okay, this has been going on, and I feel like it's not exactly working. Maybe it was the wrongest time to have said that, but I did say, I was like, okay, this is how you feel. I don't like it. I don't want to feel this way again. Let's just keep it like this. I don't think this can work. And after that, I mean, the way she felt afterward, I was like, okay, maybe that was the wrongest time to have said it, but it did happen. And I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. I wish I could take it back. But that was what happened. And I had no problem with whatever she was doing. I did support her. If she makes a post, an endorsement deal, I celebrate her. Even though not in public, I call her or I text her, hi, congratulations, you're doing well. And she responds. And I don't know why the whole Sasuke station was a problem. Because if that was, I should have had my own problems a lot of times. Because I see her hanging out with some other guys in the house. I don't think it's a problem. I feel like, okay, these are previous housemates, it's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
I was touching something. I think maybe he forgot or something. I was chatting with him that morning, and the hotel doesn't have like a band, so maybe it has a bell that you ring here. So I was chatting with him that morning. I got food, so we're chatting. There's food. What do you want? So as I was chatting with him, I'm like, okay, let me even just go surprise him at the door. So I was chatting with him.
So you think he wasn't sleeping?
He was not sleeping. He was replying. So when I got to the door, I rang the bell. The door, they opened.
Is that the case?
Okay, I rang the bell. The door, they didn't open the door. Then I called them because I was hearing music. The phone rang. They didn't pick. And I'm like, I'm at your door. I can bring my phone and show you if you want me. I'm at your door. Can you come open the door? Then I called again. The phone was ringing, but now I could not hear it ring. And time was TikToking and all, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I'm like, then he had to, for like, oh, I'm sorry, can I come to yours later? I'm with someone. I'm like, okay. I kept ringing and I kept calling. He was replying me. So he was not sleeping. I was not doing blah. The door has a bell. Your room was just beside us, right? Let me finish. I didn't cut you off. So he was chatting with me. I was chatting with him, he was replying me. That was when I told him it's an emergency, it's urgent. Open the door. If I didn't say that, I didn't think he would have opened the door.
But so when you opened the door, you didn't see anything happening. You just saw a girl on
The light was off, the music was playing, it was dark, the bed was rough, and the girl
is
at the edge, and she was covering her face with face masks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see any situation that made you think that?
Emmanuel, that was then.
because like you say, if she's a visitor,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean anything was happening, right?
If she's a visitor or she's not a visitor, you don't keep your girlfriend waiting outside. You just made your girlfriend look stupid in front of whatever that visitor was. Obviously, she knows Liquorose and Emmanuel.
Look, like I said, I didn't want to.
Sorry,
that
Yes,
situation.
girl, I'm down,
I
relax.
didn't want to walk into the station. That's why I was like,
Okay,
let me try
sorry,
to
I'm
calm
cutting
down.
you. Were you chatting with her before the bell rang?
Before the bell rang.
Because she said you were sleeping earlier, but she said you guys were
Yeah,
chatting.
I was in bed.
But you were not sleeping. So were you expecting her? Because I think that's where it makes it clear why she had to wait that long. I don't know if everybody's following. People are just looking weird.
I was surprised why the whole conversation was so long, and then we started chatting. I'm like, okay, like I said,
So you're saying you didn't open because you didn't want her to
to
think
walk to the station or
something
something. It
else
was
was
unlikely.
So guys, thanks for watching. If you watched up to this point, please kindly subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, click on the post notification bell so you get notified each time I post a new video, and don't forget to leave your comment below. Thanks so much for watching. See you all in my next video.